93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. American states the dates roughly of when he's going to be back next in the ring. He says he'll be back in November or December in 2017, April, May in 2018, and November, December in 2018. Now, these are more realistic days for American to come back because of Ramadan. So I'm more likely to believe this, but I will not be surprised if American just decide to not fight this whole 2017 again. In which case, that's a fuckboy move. That's a stupid move. Really stupid move. American is just... I don't think he realizes how much time he wasted over Floyd and Pacquiao. Floyd never really wanted to fight him. Like, he puts you on the voting list of who people want to fight, and they all voted for American, and the next thing you know, Floyd Mayweather goes on to fight Manny Pacquiao. Marcus Maidana. That's how you know Floyd was full of shit then. American needs to take a tune-up fight. He's been out of the ring since May 2016. That means if he comes back at the earliest of November, he'll be out of the ring, because pretty much the whole of May he didn't fight, apart from the beginning, May, whenever he fought. So from May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Well, actually, May to May, that's 12 months. June, July, August, September, October, November. That's fucking 17 to 18 months that American won't be in the ring. He needs to definitely take a tune-up fight. He can't just be going out there with all this gap that he's been given and to just go up in a straight hard tune-up fight. I really think American can beat a lot of these guys that people think he can't beat, and that's why I actually support him. Other reasons I support him too as well. I made a video a long time ago about why I support American. American's really hated. He's hated more than... You know what, I might actually make a video, but he's hated for reasons that I will explain in a video when I feel appropriate. But yeah, American's proper hated. Some of the shit that other fighters can get away with doing, I just think if American does that, damn, he'll get way more hatred than those fighters get. I think American can fight. He shouldn't take a Kell Brook fight as a tune-up, because, I mean, will Kell Brook even be back at the end of this year? I think he can. He's trying to move up to 154, but I'll have a look at that again. American, he could fight someone like a... Let me see who he can fight. Drop that. By the way, don't forget to subscribe for more boxing content, and let me know what you think if who American should fight. I mean, we can all agree that American should take a tune-up fight, right? Unless you think otherwise, let me know. And who you think he should fight in the November-December fight, given that he does fight there at that time. I think American could fight someone like... Someone was saying Jesse Vargas. See, one thing about American, I don't get why in his recent fights, right, he's trying to put his... he done this in the Algeria fight and the Canelo fight. He tries to put his right hand out there, out at the front, to try parry other people's punches. His opponent's punches, like his opponent's right hand or some shit. Like, obviously when he's fighting southpaw, it's pretty not bad, because the southpaws, the way you're gonna use your left hand to block is the right hand southpaw jab, the right jab from the southpaw. So against Collazo and Alexander, that worked out well, but against Chris Algieri, who was orthodox and he was just going with the right hand, American didn't... He was trying to parry all these punches, but he couldn't. I don't see why he just doesn't keep his hands up there. He might parry it he might just move his hands a bit forward, just a little bit, attempt just a little bit, but he just moves it all the way out there. And, you know, against Canelo, he was trying to do a smart move, trying to parry trying to block the shot to the body. But that's the thing, like, at times you can be good at doing it, but at times you might just confuse yourself that to a point where it'll be better to just keep your hands up there. You know, and American would do really well if he just keeps his hands up without parrying too much. I personally think he'd do really well if he keeps his hands up and just move around. I don't see anything wrong with that. He can just sort of use his elbow to, like, protect himself from body shots, but keeping a relatively high guard, protecting his chin. Because fighters that fight against him, that's all they try to go for. They know that if they don't knock him out, that they won't win. And that's what they're more likely to get knocked out against Amir Khan, because they're trying to get a knockout win against him. But I personally think he could fight someone like a Jesse Vargas. I think that he needs to... Jesse Vargas has some decent pop, and Amir Khan needs to fight someone with that type of style to get used to people throwing right hands, so he can like maybe improve his ability to parry those right hands, or maybe just learn how to keep your hands up and not get caught with the right hands. He could fight like a Jesse Vargas. He could fight, because before it used to be Amir Khan who used to get caught with left hooks. He used to drop his right hand. Now he just drops his left hand, and it's like, what the fuck? Keep both of your hands up. He tends to have success when he keeps both of his hands up rather. And I personally think he needs to do that. I think he could fight someone like a Jesse Vargas. He could fight someone like he could fight Robert Guerrero, but I feel like Robert Guerrero won't really prepare him for anything. It will just be a really good win. I think he'll just outbox Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero's southpaw, flat-footed, doesn't hit as hard as... Like, he doesn't hit hard enough to KO Amir Khan. Robert Guerrero will just get fucked up. I think someone orthodox who's not a southpaw is why Amir Khan needs to fight. Because those are the type of fighters that always cause Amir Khan problems. Before it used to be the left hook, now it's like the straight right that's causing him problems. Although he was able to dodge a lot of Canelo's good straight rights, but the last one he couldn't. Amir Khan needs to fight some fighters that's applying pressure, but not on a high level. So Jesse Vargas can apply some pressure, but he's quite smart with it as well. Lamont Peterson will be a good fight. It's not... I wouldn't say Lamont Peterson's a full-on tune-up fight, though. But I think it's a fight that Amir Khan can win. He better not underestimate him, though, because Lamont Peterson's a good fighter. I think Lamont Peterson will be a good fight, because Lamont Peterson gives anyone problems. As I said, Jesse Vargas. Who else is out there? There might be some decent fighters that we haven't heard of too much. I'm thinking of fighters that will help him get used to these fighters that we have right now. Obviously, he can't fight a fighter of that caliber, like a higher caliber, but he could fight like a Jesse Vargas. He could fight like a Lamont Peterson. Lucas Matisse would be a good fight, but is he a pressure fighter? Lucas Matisse is a pretty good fighter. I actually think he's a bit underrated. He's with a good coach. But that'd be a good fight. I don't know if it'd be a tune-up fight or not, because Lucas Matisse, at least at 140, was a devastating puncher. And his first fight at 147 wasn't against anyone top level, but he did knock him out. And it was his first fight at welterweight. I want to see more of him. But I think someone like a Lamont Peterson, Jesse Vargas, they avoid Lucas Matisse for now. Because even if he beat Lucas Matisse, he's coming off, like, not that long ago, he came off a KO loss. I mean, Adrian Broner's fighting now. Amir Khan might be able to fight Adrian Broner at 147 if Adrian Broner accepts the fight. Amir Khan versus Terence Crawford, man, a lot of people have been talking about that. I feel a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I don't see Terence Crawford as a tune-up fight, but I do see Terence Crawford as a guy who Amir Khan can beat. I think Terence Crawford is more hittable than what people think. And he's been hit more times than... He's been hit enough for me to think that Amir Khan will easily hit him. Not easily, but he still hit him well enough. Terence Crawford likes to use his speed against other fighters apart from Gamboa. And his skills, I feel like Terence Crawford, when it comes to offensive skills, like going on the front foot and stuff, Amir Khan could definitely hit Terence Crawford. Has more experience than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford moving up to 140, from 140 to 147. I don't think he'll carry his power as well as we think he will. Terence Crawford is a better back foot fighter, but I don't know, man. That's the fighter that I see Amir Khan can beat Terence Crawford. I think it'll be a competitive fight, though. Like, Terence Crawford's no joke. But I think Amir Khan can win. I wouldn't recommend him to take that as a tune-up fight. But I think that's a fight he can definitely win. So, Brandon Rios might be actually a good fight as well. Brandon Rios might be a good fight. I feel like Brandon Rios, Autocross, all these fights that will help him prepare, right? Like, slowly build up, because they do apply effective pressure, and they have a style that can cause Amir Khan problems. But that's really all I have to say. Amir Khan can really fight a bum and then look good and then bring his reputation up. But I think for the best interest of his career, he needs to fight those type of fighters that I mentioned. Let me know what you think. 93 Boxing. I'm out.